So this is the type of thing we're going to make, and I've put it on my light board so you get a better look at the colours. It's a shaped light catcher to go on your window. Nothing particularly special about it, apart from, I'm not sure whether you can see, but I've done something a bit different with the colours, and I will go into that in more depth when we get round to painting our new piece. But this is a shaped light catcher, which hopefully I'll also be able to show you a photo of it in the window. Right, like most of the glass painting, we start by doing our outlining. So let me get rid of this light board. Here's the next design I'm going to do, just a normal design off the internet, but I have added these two little loops which I want to use, and I'm going to put that on a piece of our thick film. Now you might not have our thick film. If you're in the UK, you can buy it off our website, but if not, you just want something, it's thicker than acetate but thinner than Perspex, because obviously we're going to want to cut it out. Now it has still got a covering on one side, and I'm just making sure that's underneath. So this is the side I'm going to be working on. I'm going to glue tack it on there so it doesn't move whilst I'm working on it. And as normal, I will be working from a piping bag. If you haven't done any piping before, we do have videos on our website and YouTube channel which will show you how to do it. And while I'm on the subject, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel or sign up for our email list on the website, and then we can let you know when we have new content for you. Doesn't matter if I put too much in, because I will put any remainder back in the bottle at the end. Okay, and I'm ready to go. Normal glass painting or outlining technique: touch, lift and pull. As normal, I won't make you watch every little bit of this. So we shall speed it up and come back at the end. Okay, I shall now leave that to dry, but luckily I've got one over here I piped earlier. So this is a parrot type bird I piped earlier. Now when painting this, I don't want to have the normal transparent look to it. I actually want a different type of stained glass look. If you look online at stained glass, you'll see quite often it's this mottled type of look rather than the clear transparent look, and I get that by using transparent white. So, well, the white, and you will have already noticed it's called transparent white, but white actually isn't that transparent. Now I'm going to do the main body here, so I'm just going to spread this white around. You notice I'm not covering it totally, so I want room for more paint on there. Just spreading this white around. There we go. And now I'm going to add my colours. And for this section I'm going to start with yellow down at the bottom, go through orange, and up to red. You'll notice I'm just dropping this on at the moment. I'm not moving it around because I want to keep my paintbrush just one colour at a time, not mix the paints. So now we're going to go into a bit of orange. And finally up on the head we shall make it red. I'm going to start moving the colours around in a bit. If I feel I haven't got enough white or haven't got enough of the colour, I can always go back and put a bit more in. And now I'm going to start blending it. Just clean my paintbrush one more time so the red comes off, and start at the bottom, making sure I get the paint right to the edges. And you'll notice it's developing this mottled look. I think I might just have a tad more white down this yellow. There we go. Unfortunately we won't see the full effect of that until it's dried, so I shall leave that to dry. I'm also going to carry on and do the other colours, and we'll come back and that's all finished. Okay, well I've finished painting this piece now and it's started to dry. It's not quite dry yet, but you can see the effects this transparent white paint is helping to give, making it look like a particular type of stained glass. So anyway, she'll leave that to completely dry and then cut the piece out. Okay, we're at the very last part now, and what I'm doing is I'm just finishing off cutting this out. You can see I've done the majority of it. You can just do it with scissors. Try and get it as close to the black line as possible. And just a couple of bits left on there, which I will finish off with my craft knife in a bit. The next thing I want to do, just after I've taken this piece off, is melt my two holes on the hangers. And then we'll just about be finished. So to melt these two holes, I've got an old paper clip. I've got a candle here. I'll just heat that up in the candle for a second. Well, slightly longer than a second. Being careful not to burn myself. That should melt through that, and I just put a little hole in there. That's one done. And that's the other one done. Now normally I would string some cotton through these, but what I've actually got this time is a chain which I'm going to fix onto those two, perhaps with a bit of cotton, and I think that'll look quite nice. This is actually an old chain from a plug in the sink, So we shall fix those together, hang it up and show you what it looks like. So here's the finished item, together with one I did before. Hope you like these. You don't have to use the same style of painting as I have in these. You can go back and use the traditional transparent stained glass look. I quite like the look this different technique gives. I'll probably try it out a bit more in the future. Okay, happy crafting.